But so here I am going to be posting this video. Happy Gobble Gobble Day, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. I know I'm going to, even though I have to work. I have to work 8 to 4 today, but Skyler is going to be prepping everything at home. Hopefully his mom helps a little bit. I'm going to give you guys updates on Skyler because there's a lot of updates. Okay, so let's see, it happened, I believe it was, I'm trying to remember what day it was. It was like 3 or 4 days ago this happened. So I was at work, Skyler was at home, Cyrus was already at school, Kato was home with him, and his mom told him that she has to go to the DMV. Well, she didn't just go to the DMV, she went to the bank as well, and she went to the bank that's not even in our town. She went to the bank that's like 45 minutes away. So she left Skyler there for about 2 hours. Well, Skyler is texting me while I'm at work, and he's like, call. And I call him, and he's laying on the floor. He's telling me he can barely breathe. And I went and told the manager, because I was working on Arby's side that day. They needed me on Arby's side, so I went and told her that I needed to leave. I needed to go. She's like, go ahead and go. So I left. I'm speeding freaking 80, 85 miles an hour, trying to get a hold of his mom, and she's not picking up any of my phone calls. So I was getting mad. So I call my sister. My sister's right in town, and she speeds over there to check on him. Oops. Sorry. She speeds over there. I'm telling Kato, I'm like, make sure you unlock that door. He unlocks it for her, and he sits back on the couch. Sorry. He sits back on the couch. So, my sister calls the ambulance. I'm almost there. I get there before his mom gets there. My mom, I guess my sister told my mom blowing up my phone and blowing up Skyler's mom's phone. She gets there when I get there. And my work is probably about 30 minutes away. I get there before she does. I'm like, that's sad. But anyway, once we got to the ER, they did a CAT scan. They told him everything looks fine on the CAT scan. There's nothing wrong with the CAT scan. We're like, well, then what the heck is it? Well, every time he goes in for a seizure, his blood pressure is always low, and so is his oxygen. Which, so we're thinking, the doctors are thinking, his heart is not getting enough blood flow and oxygen to his brain, and that's why he's having seizures. So, coming this Friday, he has a doctor's appointment with his primary care. We're going to talk to them about seeing a cardiologist. And then when we were in the ER, we asked them if we can get a referral to a different neurologist, because the one he has now has him out of work. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that. I'm getting ahead of myself. His work put him on a leave of absence, so he's not working right now. Work told us his estimated date would be till December 15th. Well, that's not the case. He was reading more on those FML papers that the neurologist he has now filled out, and she has him out till May of 2026. And he's not even getting any sort of disability or anything. It's just my paychecks coming in. My paychecks are not enough. That's why I haven't really been posting either, because I've been having to pick up a whole bunch of hours. Because when I was posting, I was only doing like 25 to 30 hours. And now I'm doing up to 40 hours a week. So it's kind of everywhere right now. We're hoping that does have short-term disability through work, but we're waiting for the application to get approved for him to get that. It's all weird. But they referred him to a different neurologist, which is the same one I go to. So we're hoping to get him in there sometime. They're supposed to call him and schedule him an appointment. But there's just so much going on right now. Because I put in the post, I don't know if y'all saw, but my uncle just recently passed away too, about 3 days ago. Because my dad called me. It was a Saturday night, and what's today? Today's Thursday, so okay, it's been about 4 or 5 days. But he called me and told me that he passed away. Well, I finally read the obituary, but they're not even doing a funeral for him. His wife isn't. They're just having him cremated. I'm like, so there's not going to be any services for him held? Because he was a veteran. I was really close with my uncle too when I was younger. If I wasn't around my dad, it was with my uncle. He was the one person who could make me laugh when I was down. But it's kind of sad that they're not doing a funeral for him. They're just having him cremated. I mean, I understand that. God dang it. I really wish this would quit falling. I understand that funerals are expensive, but okay, I'm sorry. I felt like I was getting ready to cry for a minute, but I don't want to cry before I have to go to work. They are having a potluck for us at work, so if I get hungry, I can just go and snack. I am bringing some of my homemade cookies. I'm bringing my snickerdoodle ones, my M&Ms, and there was one night I was working and there's 2 teenage boys on the other side, and I asked them what's their favorite cookie. You think asking a teenager, they would probably say like chocolate chip or something? They both said oatmeal raisin. I'm like, huh? But I made some oatmeal ones for them too. Oatmeal raisin. As soon as I got home yesterday, that's what I started doing, was baking. That's pretty sad. I got up at 4 yesterday, but they wanted me to do a night shift yesterday, and I'm like, no. I'm not doing 2 to 11. No. So I talked to the manager, so he switched today and tomorrow for 8 to 4s. Because they switched yesterday and today, good Lord, with 8 to 4. I'm off tomorrow. And we got us a new dishwasher now, guys. We just got to put brackets up on it. We didn't buy it. My mom got it for us for a Christmas gift. Since she works at Lowe's, but she also knows one of her friends was selling a dishwasher, and my mom bought it from her. So now we have a new dishwasher, and it works. It works. I'm so happy it works. So that way I won't have to hand wash them anymore. Because the one that was on the countertop dishwasher, I set it outside because I think that's what was bringing in more, of the creepy crawlers. So that's why I took it outside. And I haven't seen any really since we took it outside. So I'm glad that's good. His mom says she keeps seeing them, but I don't know. But they don't look like them. They don't look like the ones we saw at the apartment. They look like water bugs, actually. But I hopefully will have a new project coming up soon for the upstairs, because Scarlett put a big old hole in the wall by scratching at it, that you could see through the other side. So hopefully my mom's friend came over and patched up the hole, and he said we can paint it and do whatever we want. So I'm hoping that I'm trying to figure out what to do for that, you know, right when you walk up the stairs, that it's in that room. I'm hoping, I was gonna get some ideas off Pinterest, because Skyler was saying like do a Minecraft theme in it and like do all the walls like some different colored green boxes, and I'm like, well, what if we do it like a Mario theme, you know, because they both like Mario, and like build the little boxes, or paint the little boxes on there, and then the little I figured that would be fun to do upstairs for them, but I still have to figure it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I know it's kind of short, but I just wanted to give you guys updates on everything, because it's been some days since I've been posting, and it's just because I'm going through a lot right now. I'm having to work crazy hours. With Skyler being out, he's the only one at home, and somebody has to sit with him while he's there. And I can't be there if I have to work. Especially with me being 30 minutes away and his mom not being there. That's the whole point of her living with us too, is she's helping with the boys. But now that Skyler's home right now, he can watch them. They're on Thanksgiving break right now. That started yesterday. So, she is helping us a little bit with money-wise, but anything she gives us either goes towards the house or one of the bills. She's been wanting me to write her receipts out and stuff, so I went to Walmart and I got a little money receipt booklet. So anytime she gives us money, I write down whatever she gives us. And this made me so mad. Okay, so she went to renew her license, which was the day that I had to go home, because she went to the bank and she went to the DMV. Well, they wouldn't let her renew her license because she didn't have the mail that she needed to renew it, right? She goes and changes her address to our address without asking us. But the woman at the DMV told her she needs a utility bill or something. She don't pay any of the utilities. None of them are in her name. Oh, all of them are in my name, actually. The water bill's in my name, the light bill's in my name, all that. So tell me why she did that, but yet she's still not gonna be getting any mail in. I don't understand that. She's not getting any mail in with her name on it, besides her insurance, and they wouldn't accept that either. They said it had to be a utility bill. So basically, she changed it over into her. She changed our address into her name for nothing, and she didn't even ask. I was at the hospital, and she told me that, and I'm like, why didn't you ask me first? She's like, well, I didn't think it would have been that big of a deal. She's like, they wouldn't let me renew my license. I'm like, how are you going to renew your license still, even with our address? You're not going to be getting any utility bills in your name. Because she had a P.O. box, and she tried using that, and I guess they wouldn't let her use a P.O. box to renew her license. If she would have marked down that she was like homeless or something, I'm pretty sure they would have let her just use the P.O. box. But she's not homeless. She's living at our place. But there's one reason why I didn't want her having our address, okay? And I'll explain it to you guys, because some of you guys might come at me being like, well, she's living there, why can't she use your address? There's a reason for that. Because if she starts using our address and we try and kick her out, you know, she can be like, I'm a resident here, you can't kick me out. because that's her address. That's the only reason why we didn't want her using our address, because if it were to come down to that, to where we did have to kick her out, which we don't plan on kicking her out. We plan on letting her live with us because she's helping. I'm starting to not be more edgy, you know, but it's just, sometimes she gets me that way. I don't know if you guys have in-laws like that, but she just mumbles under her breath and everything, and every time she does, she says something rude, and she tells everybody our business. She's telling people at her work, that we're kicking her out, and we're not kicking her out. But I don't know. I'm almost to work, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Drop down in the comments what you guys are thankful for. I am thankful for my family, and I would say God's given us health, good health, but that's not the case right now. I think He's just testing us right now, testing me and Skylar's relationship. I don't know, does anybody have those type of theories? Like, because it just hit our 10 years of us being together at the beginning of the year. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I'm thankful for my family, for my friends, anybody who's around me. I am thankful for. I'm definitely thankful for you guys as well, because you guys always give me advice on everything, and I am very, very, very thankful for that. So thank you guys so much for that. But like I said, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving, and have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.